What is mezcal and what do we do with it? Also, can I get it delivered? Let's find out. Welcome. From here on, we're going to start every episode with a flavor trend provided by the Flavor Atlas, the ultimate guide for food and flavor trends. Now, the flavor trend for this week is mezcal. And what is mezcal? Mezcal is a smoky Mexican spirit made from the hearts of the agave plant. And you grab the agave plant and they cook it in pits in the ground, and then they finish it in a roasting oven. And that's what gives it that unique smoky flavor. It's become such a popular ingredient in the craft cocktail movement that according to Data Central, it's in 20% of menus across the country, and it's grown by 130% in the last 4 years. Here are some of my favorite mezcal cocktails. This is a mezcal Negroni. What they do is that they change gin for mezcal, which creates this rich, deep flavors of bitter, sweet, smoky notes. It's beautiful. Or how about this one? From Las Perlas Mezcal Bar in LA. It's called El Corazón. It uses mezcal, lime, passion fruit, pomegranate, blood orange, soda, and a float of Fernet on top. That's the perfect summer cocktail. Now that we're talking about mezcal and mezcal cocktails, I wanted to chat with one of my favorite bartenders and see what his take is on this flavor trend. Check it out. Rogan, good morning. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you, Jorge.
So thank you for joining us. I wanted to talk to you about mezcal today. And I know you're the beverage director for Good Spirits and Company. And I know that you guys have a lot of different projects, from a wine bar to a beer hall to the rum club where you're at right now to your Scotch specific bar and your newest baby, which is kind of what I hear, a fun dive bar concept. But I also know that you are a fan of mezcal, as I am. And I wanted to ask your opinion about this big trend in flavor that mezcal is. And then if you could tell me what's your favorite summer cocktail right now.
Yeah, for sure. So mezcal is an incredible spirit that's really coming into the forefront of how cocktails are made. Being kind of on the esoteric side of how there are some really strange flavors that are associated with mezcal. They work extremely well in all types of cocktails, whether they be riffs on classics, big citrus forward summer drinking drinks, or just to be sipped on itself, which is, in my opinion, the best way to be drinking mezcal. There's so many cool qualities to it that people are experiencing for the first time when it comes to a new spirit towards a lot of people, especially as it's growing and more companies are putting out mezcals and becoming more available. My specific summer mezcal cocktail, just summer cocktails in general, is gonna be a mezcal margarita, used with fresh, of course, lime juice, an agave syrup of some kind. You can throw in a modifier. Right now, I've been using apricot liqueur in mine. Big pour of mezcal, and then sometimes you can throw in like a spicy aspect, whether it be like a chili salt, a ghost pepper salt or something. Those really amp up the flavors, make your drink something special and great for guests, etc.
That sounds amazing. Oh my God, I hope I can try that. So you touched on something, and I want to ask this now that I have the opportunity to talk to you. So you think people's palates are evolving in a way where they're looking for bigger, bolder flavors now?
Absolutely. I mean, working in a bar, I've been working in a bar for 15 years now. Lots of times it was like, oh, let's find the easiest drinking cocktail available. But at this point, it's like a lot of people are looking to really challenge themselves and try new flavors. Like in any type of culinary experience, cocktails are on the forefront of that, and people are really trying to see what flavors exist and how they can drink them comfortably or have just more of an experience in general. And mezcal falls in that category for sure, where it's something that a lot of people have never tried before, and you're really getting flavors you've never had before in your entire life.
So I love mezcal because of that smoky, earthy notes.
Sure.
And I love that you said an apricot liqueur.
Yeah.
So what was your thought behind that flavor combination?
Well, with that specific one, I was trying to kind of add this fruity floral note to something that's also kind of like big and rich and almost smoky. The way you would eat like a grilled peach or like a grilled apricot in this case, exactly. Those things really work together with big citrus, big kind of like meaty liqueur, like the mezcal we're using in it. All that stuff works really well in like a culinary way, and it seemed like it would make sense in a cocktail for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you were thinking about how you love a grilled peach and that smokiness you get from the charcoal, and then and that sometimes comes in with a heavier dish. And now that you made that version of a cocktail by using mezcal for the smokiness, and then bringing the apricot liqueur, and then you have the citrus in this margarita. I think it's a really cool concept. It's a very good idea for a beverage. It's fascinating because it shows how bartenders think the way chefs think, and we're always focused on getting people to an experience and flavors, and that's what you did there.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's what we're always trying to do. Kind of elevate an experience for people, whether it be based on food, drink, throw it all together, and you've got great new cocktails.
That sounds amazing. Rogan, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for spending a few minutes this morning with us. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to come try that out.
I hope to see you soon.
Bye.
See ya.
As I'm here thinking, how can I get that delicious cocktail delivered to me? I thought I'd share one of the biggest stories coming from the home delivery world. Uber has acquired Postmates for $2.65 billion, making Uber and Uber Eats one of the two largest home delivery services in the country. So guys, what does this mean for us? It just means that all these companies are making it so much easier for us to try all these flavors right at home. So do me a favor and go buy some mezcal, order some mezcal cocktails to be delivered, and try it with your friends and family, and let me know what you think, because I already know I love them. So anyway, this was our show for the week. We want to thank you for watching. This is Good Food News. See you later. Bye.